Namaste. So yesterday we did the first two position of the secondary series, which was the Pasasana and the Kronchasana. So today we will add few more posture in our sequence. So first posture we will add today, that is the Salabhasana A and Salabhasana B. So let's start with the Salabhasana A and B. First I will demonstrate how to perform, then we will go into the flow. Okay. So lie down on your navel. In this position, first completely lie down on your navel. After the Kronchasana, you have to follow a vinyasa, which we will show you when we will go for the practice. And then after the vinyasa, you will lie down on your navel. Feet together, if it's possible, heels together and toes pointing towards the back side. Stretch completely and drop your head down. Then roll your shoulders back and place your palm next to your buttocks. If it's possible, palm facing towards the upside. Place your back of the palm onto the mat. And then take the support of them, push them towards the floor. Lift your chest up, chin up, away from the floor as much as possible to you. And then same time lift your leg away from the floor. This is known as the Salabhasana and Locust position A. In this position, first make sure are you able to keep your leg together. So keep your leg together and point your toes towards the back side. Do not keep your legs apart in this position. Press your back of the palm evenly onto the floor and then take the support of your palm, lift your upper body up. Roll your shoulders back and do not compress your neck muscle. Do not look completely towards the upside. You can look side corner of the wall. Relax your neck completely. You can relax. You can relax your neck completely in this position. So do not over compress your neck muscles with your shoulders muscles. Okay? Do not elongate your shoulders muscle. Just nice and long your neck and look to the side corner of the wall instead of looking up. Okay, so this is the first position, Salabhasana A. After that, again into the position. Okay, after this position, you have to stay the 5 breath in this position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After this position, without disturbing your leg, without disturbing your upper body, you have to just bend your hand. Release your hand first, bend your hand, and place the palm next to your ribs. You can take the support of your palm and then you can lift your upper body little bit more up if it's possible to you, but without descending your leg downside, without dropping your leg downside. Knee together, leg completely engaged and toes pointing towards the back side. Your elbow hugging to your ribs. Do not take your elbow towards the outside. Elbow facing towards the either back side, and then keep your wrist under your elbow if it's possible. Again 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then completely relax and then vinyasa from this position. Okay, so first the common mistake during this position is related to your leg. Most of the people, they are not able to keep their leg together, so just be aware for your leg. If it's not possible for you, use a block between your thighs, and then when you will lift your leg up, all the time try to lift your leg up, all the time try to press the block evenly with your both leg. Okay, which will help to relax, which will help to keep your leg together. Second, if you are not relaxed, if you are not able to lift your upper body up, for self practice during the Ashtanga, it is not usable, it is not possible to use the prop because all the things is in the flow. And but if you want to practice this position any other extra time, so you can use the block or use the booster and you can lift your upper body up. You can use the booster in front of your chest and then you can take the support of the booster to bend more back. Okay, just place the booster and then lie down on your booster. Even you can place, relax, even you can lift your leg up. You can place the one booster under your thighs, which will help to lift your leg up, and the same time you can lift your upper body up. So one time you can place the booster in under your chest and you can work on your leg by yourself, and then next time place the booster under your thighs and then lift your upper body up. So one time work by yourself. This way you can progress in this position. But during the Ashtanga, if you want to keep your leg, use the block between your thighs and then try to lift your upper body by yourself. Okay, 5 breath in this position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Salabhasana B. And next, when you will finish this position, exhale, relax the position, and then vinyasa from here. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And now from here, inhale, high plank. Exhale, lie down on your navel. The next position is the Bhekasana. So bend your leg at the knee and place the palm over your feet. Okay. In this position, it is similar like the Dhanurasana. you have to lift your upper body up, same like the Dhanurasana. But in the Dhanurasana, you hit your heels away from your buttocks, but in this time, you have to press your heels towards the floor. You have to press your heels towards the floor, and then press your palm on the dorsum part of your feet, and then place the heels towards the floor. Try to push your heels towards the floor as much down if it's possible to you. Second thing, your finger will face towards the front side. Try to rotate your finger towards the, no need to lift up. Try to rotate your fingers towards the front side, and then press your heel onto the floor, which is a little bit difficult action to rotate your finger towards the front side. So if it's possible for you, go for that. If it's not possible for you, just keep your finger facing towards the back side and then try to drop your heels downside. Okay, you need the complete rotation of your shoulder to rotate your finger towards the front side, and both hands finger. Rotate front side and then push your heel downside. So do not open your knee too much wider. Push your shoulders blade and then lift your upper body up, same like the previous position. The roll of the upper body will be the same like the previous position, but the roll of your leg and roll of your hand will change in this position. Okay, again for 5 breaths in this position, 1 2 3 4 5, then vinyasa again, relax. Okay, so like lots of the people, they are not able to perform this position properly because this is one of the most difficult position. So you can go one by one. You can bend your leg. How you can practice for this position? One leg, bend your leg, and then take the support of your one hand. Place the one hand in front of your chest, lift your body up, and then place the other hand on your feet, and then try to rotate your finger front side, and then try to press your heels down. So this way you can progress in this position. You can practice for this position like this way. You can use this hand properly, lift your body properly up, hand place little bit more front, and then lift your body, pull up, lift up, and then try to press your heels down. So this way you can progress in this position. So same way, release your right leg, and then you can go with the left leg. Bend your left leg. Okay, place the hand, try to rotate your fingers towards the front side, and then press your heel down. Take the support of the other hand, and with the help of the other hand, try to lift your upper body up. Be engaged with that leg. Okay, again 5 4 3 2 1. So now I will demonstrate for you the actual ideal position of the Bhekasana. Because in the Bhekasana, there's a one action which is a little bit more difficult, that to turn your fingers towards the front side, which is a little bit difficult. So it's hard to perform. I'm just going to show you the ideal condition. If you are not able to do that, you can go with the previous one, which I did show with the demonstrator. But if it's possible, try for the ideal one. Okay, I'm just going to demonstrate to you. So bend leg, both leg at the same time, place the palm and turn your finger to the facing front side. When your finger facing front side, then press your heels down, and with the counter, lift your upper body up and then look front. 1 2 3 4 5. Exhale, release. Vinyasa, inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. So this way you can go into the ideal position of the Bhekasana. If for the lots of the people it's difficult to turn your palm, then finger facing backside and press your heels with the same hand. To turn your palm to the finger to the front side, you need the good mobility of your shoulder, and then you should know how to rotate your elbow towards the outside. Okay, so let's move to the next position. Sorry, Dhanurasana, next position, and then bend your leg at the knee, grab your ankle with your hands, flex your feet, keep your knees onto the floor, and then roll your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest up, chin up, away from the floor. This time try to keep your knees onto the floor. Do not lift your knees up, and do not take your knees too much apart. So either your knee hip width distance or either together. Together is little bit difficult, so you can keep your knee hip width distance, and then try to hit your heels away from your buttocks. As much you will hit your heel away from your buttocks, it will automatically lift your upper body up. Flex your feet there, thighs onto the floor, knee onto the floor. Again, the position of your head will be the same like the previous position. So do not try to compress your neck muscles with your shoulders muscle. Do not look directly towards the ceiling. Look to the one side of the corner and stay in this position for 5 breaths. 5 4 3 2 1. Lift your heels up more. Heels away from your buttocks, but not knee onto the floor, heels away from your buttocks. As much you will push your heels away from your buttocks, your upper body will automatically go away from the floor. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the position, hand next to the ribs. And then inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So these three positions we will today use in our sequence. And after that, the next position I will show you in the next session.